going on, guys? Talon back here today, and just wanted to do kind of a update challenge slash start of a new mini series that I got an idea from you guys actually, which I thought would just kind of help the community more in the long run. So, but before we get into that, I'm gonna talk about the updated challenge thing I just simply mentioned a couple seconds ago. A lot of you had asked me to do. Oops, that's not what I want to go to. I want to go into the events. And a lot of you asked me to do the Boo challenge here on Super with a double Brawly team, essentially, okay? Or just basically an entire physical team. And I've been doing it, and I've gotten down to his last life bar. Somehow. But two things that are stopping me from being able to do it without any stones. And I might just simply record it, in a day here or so, and just be like, okay, you know what? I can't do it with no stones. I can do it with one stone, but I'm kind of limited on stones right now, so that's why I'm not exactly doing it, because I'm just like, I don't want to waste my stones right now. But I don't have a stunner, and I don't have the guy with the gift from the gods link, Kibito Kai. I don't have him, and because the only other character I have who's a physical who has gift from the gods is my physical Gohan, and no one else does. So I can't neutralize Boo's little regain 400,000 health when he's in his Piccolo style costume, essentially. So I know it's not a costume. Don't. Before the crucifixion happens in the comments below, just stop. I already know it's not a costume. But anyway, so that's that on that video. So I will leave a link down below about a guy here in Japan who did it. Yes, it's all in Japanese, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when he's able to stun and neutralize the health, boost that Boo would get if you didn't have the gift from the gods link going on. So I'll leave that down in the description below, and you can check that out until I can either attempt to do it without those, or I just simply do it and then say, okay, I can't complete the challenge and all that fun stuff. So anyway, so that's that. Now, this new mini series I want to start is called Helping Global Prepare, okay? And someone gave me an idea to, because right now Global is about 6 months, give or take, behind. And I know you guys are in your tournament stage. I think you're going for the physical Boo. But someone gave me an idea to do like not how to beat the events that are coming up, but how to prepare for them. What should we do? What should we be looking for? What kind of characters should we be holding on to, selling for bubble points? What kind of items should we be doing? And I thought, that'd be a nice little interesting mini series. I don't play Global myself, but I could give you guys some helpful advice, kind of just how to prepare. Some of it's going to be kind of like, well, duh, wouldn't you want to do that in the first place? Wouldn't you want to keep this character? Wouldn't you want to use this item? But just kind of giving my own personal thoughts about how I approached the event when it came out, and then kind of help you with there. So I don't know exactly when your next Dokkan Fest is coming for Global. I've heard Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I've heard, who was it? Beerus, Beerus, the God of Destruction. I've heard both of those might come in September. We don't really know. You guys are kind of getting shafted, in my opinion. I'm really sorry that's happening. So I'm just going to go with the next two Dokkan Fest events that I know of and can remember from the time when it came out in Japan. Kind of just give you my thoughts about when the event approached, and just kind of give you some, especially mostly with teams and items and what to do with that. And it's not going to work for everyone, and I know not everyone will have these cards, but I hope that it can at least push you guys in the right direction, and maybe just be like, oh, okay, I see what he was talking about. Maybe I won't use this exact team, but I get where the guy's coming from. So, okay, this could actually help me do it. So, first, I'm going to go into the Vegeta events right now, because that is actually going on right now. So, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta event, okay, this is where you're able to farm his Agility Super Saiyan Vegeta, and you get Angel Vegeta, okay, basically just like Angel Goku, okay? So, I'm going to tell you right now, even on Japan, those drop rates for that Vegeta are crap, okay? They are not that good. So I do not blame any of you if you do not try to get his SA up to level 10. If you're able to, great, by all means. I was able to get up to 4 or 5, I think, and I was like, what? I can't do this anymore. I'm done. So the first 3 stages here, when you go up to Z hard, so stage 1, or stage 1 essentially, is pretty simple. Normal, hard, and Z hard. Okay, you guys can all be, most of you should be able to take that guy out, no problem. You can farm his Super Saiyan Vegeta card, which is this one right here. And then all you need is 3 medals from the Super Saiyan 3 Z-Hard event part, and you can get his Dokkan Awaken form, okay? Now, when it came to this Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 here, okay? It's a counter system just like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but it's a little different, because with Goku, you fought a physical, then you fought his agility form. So you could still take an entire tech team, take down his physical form pretty fast, and then take on his agility form, because tech beats agility. That's not the case with Vegeta, though. He goes Tech Super Saiyan 3, then Strength Super Saiyan 3 Dokkan, okay? So first off, you're thinking, okay, well, if I take an entire agility team, it's going to get wasted, or I'm going to end up spending a lot of my items just to take out his tech form, because we don't have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks yet. So, how did I approach it? So first off, at least have a Gogeta friend and have someone who's going to give you ki, and you get those supers off, okay? Because especially when you get into the Super Saiyan 3 strength part of the event, you only get like 18 counters or something. It's like 6 turns and you're done. He will finish you. You cannot use a stone to revive after those 18 counters, okay? So key leaders are the key to this. I believe when I went into the event, I took, and actually I'm just gonna go into my characters real quick, the cards that I have. And I know, and if you want to, what I really should be doing is just simply looking at what I have. So yeah, going for the, oops, that is not the card I was looking for. Going for the fat Gotenks and skinny Gotenks right now. So if we go in the cards, the order of my cards that I had, I believe I took Super Saiyan 3 Goku with me, because he's a good hitter. This guy right here, who is Dokkan. I did take some agility cards. Who did I have, though? By then, let's see, by the time that event came out, I was about up to here with this GT Goku, if I remember correctly, because, like I said, you guys are getting things way out of order from what I had. Or maybe, no, but did I have Gogeta already? No, I did not have Gogeta yet. I did not have Gogeta by the time that event came around. So, I think I used my Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Tech, okay? So he was good to bring along as a leader. I took along this Gohan was not Dokkan yet. I had this Gohan non-Dokkan, but he was a good agility card against the his strength version, because he could stun as well. I think I brought the Gotenks. You know, the more I keep thinking about this, I feel like, man, I'm probably like butchering what team I actually really brought. I think I brought this Goku because he stuns, so he was helpful to have. Definitely had a Gogeta friend to help with that. And to be honest, I can't really remember. I think that's all I took with me. Oh god, see, now I'm starting to forget. So, okay, so instead we're gonna do this. We're just gonna say what cards I think would be helpful and just go with that, okay? So, like I said before, key leader, Gogeta friend. I'd say take one or two good agility cards that you have. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Gohan, or even basic form Gotenks agility. Just someone who can hit hard for because his strength form, because he needs some agility cards. Bring one Intel guy. I believe I took Intel Vegito because he can block against his tech form, or maybe I even brought Trunks if I remember correctly. So bringing up 1 or 2 Intels is not bad by any means. Make sure they all have good key links, and that's about. I mean, you can play around with these teams no matter what. You don't want to go full rainbow, but try to do like 2 or 3 agility, a couple of key guys, obviously for your leaders, and the Gogeta is a no-brainer for right now on global, and then bring like an Intel or 2. And if they can link pretty well, then you should have no problem. Now, in terms of items to take, okay? So the items I always try to go with nowadays is, if I go into my support items, take the Dende, take the Senzu Beams. Those are kind of, the most obvious ones to take. If you have them, take Ghosts with you to delay by 1 turn. I don't take King Yama anymore. I do not take him unless I don't have anything else. I take one of these 2. I will either take him or I will take Whis. And the reason for that is because they go 2 turns of defensive boost. Not as much as 50%, but this little guy here does 35% reduced damage for 2 turns, and Whis does 40%, okay? If you have these right now, save them. Do not use them, okay? Save these right now, and you will be good to go on that, okay? So that's the defensive items. Those are the 4 items I will bring, okay? Very, very helpful when it comes to this event, okay? In terms of, the last thing when it comes to Vegeta as well, he stuns, okay? And he attacks 3 times each turn instead of the 2 that Goku Super Saiyan 3 did, okay? Watch out for that stun. Just pray that if you have an agility hitter that is blocking him and he supers you, he can potentially stun you and you will not super him. And that can really knock off how much damage you're doing against him. So play it safe when it comes to who is blocking him, and hope that he's not some heavy hitter that you have, okay? You know, you can always do the people will call it a glitch, people are gonna call it whatever it wants, but you know what? It's just in the game, where the moment you see him supering and you don't want to get supered or you're gonna die, quickly hit the home button, close the app or close it on your computer, and go back into the game, and it will reset that turn for you, essentially. I know, people are gonna be like, whoa, you can't do that, Deal with it. It's in the game. Do it, okay? It helps. So, that's going to be that in terms of Vegeta. The only other... I don't think there was anything other details. 3 to Dokkan Awaken his free-to-play Angel Vegeta. He's actually a good card to bring. I used it on my free-to-play team, actually. He was very helpful to have. Other than that, you need 10 for the other 2. And there's no, like, special link or anything like that you have to bring. So, definitely very helpful. Now, the other one that I can't really show you any details on here, but I'm simply just going to have to talk about, is going against the Beerus event. And actually, I'll show you my Beerus I have. If I can find him, who was before you. Where are you, Beerus? Ah, there we go. So this is the Strength 1 Dokkan Awaken, but you can get, the Beerus event is going to be against his new Tech Beerus, which goes into his Fury mode, okay? Now, if memory serves, the cards that do the most damage to him are the... God cards, okay? So, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, and Whis, okay? Beerus himself does not hurt him, okay? Or, doesn't do that extensive damage, essentially, okay? Now, there are tons of cards you can bring, but I'm going to tell you right now, do not bring agility cards. The only one I would say maybe bring is the free-to-play agility Whis you can get from the Villains event, okay? Because he heals you if you are 30% or below, okay? Other than that, do not bring agility. If you only have agility God cards, I would actually try summoning, because I remember there being a slightly better chance to get some of these Super Saiyan Blue cards and stuff like that. The team I went with was a double Gogeta lead, obviously. I took the Super Saiyan God Strength Goku. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? This guy right here. If you don't have him, most of you probably have this card because of that Super Saiyan White Hot Face Goku that you can Dokkan, okay? So take him if you don't have anything else. Whis, like I said before right there. I think just for blocking, I took my Intelligence Vegito. At that time, he was not Dokkaned. So definitely take him. He's always good to have. Who else did I take? I don't think... Who did I didn't take that. At the time, I didn't have any... really good God cards. I only had, the Tech Goku, the Tech Nuker, which is Dokkan Awakened now, this guy, but he was also a good card to simply have. He just did some decent damage. And then I think I just brought along another intelligence card. You guys can check out those videos of when I did the how to beat them. But so bringing that kind of team along helped. Gogeta obviously for the key, the God cards are Super Saiyan Blue for hitting them hard, and then the Intel's for simply blocking, okay? When you fight his first form before he goes off Fury mode on you, he doesn't do that much damage, actually. So that's your chance to try and hit him as hard as you can. Then he goes into Fury mode, and I think he's got 6 or 9 counters, I believe, or something like that. That's when you need the Intel guys to block. And then he'll go into sleep for a turn, and then he goes back, and this process repeats. You should be able to beat him right after he sleeps, and then take him out around there, give or take, okay? So, in terms of the items again, I'm going to do the same items that I took with the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta event. Senzu Beans, Dende, one of the 2 defensive items for 2 turns, and then Ghost, that really helps. And, like I said, the difference with the Beerus event is that the God cards, or the Super Saiyan Blue cards, those do the major damage to him, okay? You don't have to have them linked or anything like that. You just simply need to use them to hit hard. Their supers will do some good damage. Now, Gogeta, if you use Gogeta to hit him, he actually does some decent damage, but it's not going to do a lot. So just be prepared for that, okay? You want the God cards to be your heavy hitters and just go in and knock them out, okay? Other than that, though, I can't think of any other Dokkan Fest stuff that's going to be coming up for you guys. Trying to think, because after the Beerus event, who do we have? Well, this is where my card's entering. I think after that we got a tournament. No. Sorry, you're gonna get the. Well, yeah, maybe we got a tournament with Cooler, because Cooler was the next tournament, if I remember correctly. And then, yeah, then I think Vegito eventually comes along. But honestly, I can't remember exactly. Ours was a little bit more spread out. You'll probably also get the new story mode missions, would be my guess. But in terms of Dokkan Fest, we're gonna stick with Dokkan Fest for this right now. I can do, help you prepare for other stuff coming up as well. But for Dokkan Fest explicitly, for those two events, that's how I would prepare. Save your items. Anytime you see kind of some special item event come up, do that. I don't know what they do for global, but in Japan here, when a tournament's coming up, they do that Bulma item event, and it's where you can get a lot of good support items. Farm that like no tomorrow if you see that, okay? If you see that and you know a tournament's coming up or something, or you just happen to see it, go for it, farm it. Another way to improve as well is go to every day. You can only do it once, but go to the, oh, come on, you gotta load up for me now. Go to the Mr. Popo stage. Go the track of something that you need. If you need the support items, go the support items. If you need to awaken somebody, do the medals, okay? Or if you need to train, go the train item way, okay? Decent luck. Sometimes you can get some pretty good stuff, so that can help you, okay? Other than that, though, that's about all I can think of. If I left anything out, let me know, or if I had a different team or a different character I mentioned, leave down in the comments below. I can reply to that and let you know about why I might have brought that, or change it up and everything. Now, if you absolutely have no other, one last thing on the Beerus event. If you have no other God cards and you've summoned and you haven't gotten anything to help you, and let's say you have Agility, Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, and I don't know, or the Super Saiyan Blue Agility Goku, okay? You can bring them, but then I would say take out another Agility card, like if you have the Agility Whis or something like that. And the reason for that is because the more Agility characters you put in, Beerus will attack about 3 to 4 times, and if he sets it where he attacks each one at the same, at different times, you're screwed, okay? So if you can, limit your Agility cards, play it safe in the long run, but just try your best. And if you need help, just leave down in the comments below this video, and I'll try my best to help you, or send a message on Twitter or something like that, okay? So other than that, guys, that's about all I can really think of to really help you global players prepare for the upcoming Dokkan Fest, assuming they give it to you. I really hope they do. And yeah, because I know a lot of people definitely have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Him Dokkan Awaken plus 3 Ki. Great leader right there. Can't complain, okay? So anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. Leave a like down below if you liked it. Leave any comments if I missed anything, or, you want to ask me something. Well, what about this? Is this possible or anything? I'll be like, okay, yeah, you could do this, or maybe not the greatest idea. So yeah, until next time, guys, though, have a good one and take it easy.